Hi everyone, today in this video we're going to be looking at my new plate carrier, the GTPC. Let's get into it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tabro LEW. Today we're going to be looking at the GTPC, General Tactical Plate Carrier. I picked this up from PTI Gear, which you can find a link in the description down below. We'll show you 5 key features that this plate carrier has and one of the reasons why I picked it. Let's put it on the bench and let's have a look. So we'll start with the front section. We have an M4 size kangaroo pouch, which I can fit something like a Kydex triple M4 TMC mag insert, so we can put that in there, which is Velcro. Then we can put our magazine inside of there. If you're running something like a 7.62, what you have to do is just change the front panel. One of the key features that this plate carrier has is that it has a removable front section, like so. So in the first second of the video that you'd see, I'm actually using a company I've not actually heard of before, but this is the Kydex Micro Chest Rig. It's a company that I've never heard, so when I purchased this I was quite surprised, and I'm quite surprised by the quality and the functionality. If that's something that you guys want me to have a look at, we'll get a review on our YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments below. Moving on to what we've got is 225mm UTX buckles, which is compatible with most major brands. I'm talking Warrior Assault Systems, Spiritus Systems, Haley Strategic, Emerson, Viper, TMC. Most of the generic brands that I'm aware of will fit onto these buckles. So if you're using, like what I've got here, Kydex Micro Chest Rig, I can fit that onto here. I can use the Velcro, I can use the buckles for security, or if I'm using a TMC chest rig or an Emerson or Viper, Spiritus, Haley Strategic, that will all fit onto that system. So for me, for modularity, that is spot on. So if I want to change from a 5.56, if I want to go to 7.62, if I want to go to 9mm, all I'd have to do is just change out my different mag inserts, or just change the whole system itself, which is ideal, especially for that sort of thing. One of the key things that I really like, especially for like-minded guys that want to keep your kit nice and tidy, close to you without having loose straps and things moving around, is that as standard these come with these elasticated bands, which just keep that, you know, rather than if you're running around you've got buckles that move around. If they're loose, you've got that elasticated strap that's going to hold that down and keep that in place. Moving upwards, we've got a laser cut molly front system with Velcro, so that way you can put your morale patches on. I'm just running a British flag. You can run a admin pouch on there if you want to, that's not a problem. Then up here we've got a integrated zip admin panel, so in there you can fit pens, things like that. You can, I mean, it's a sizable admin pouch, so this pouch actually goes all the way down to the bottom section there. I mean, I'm quite surprised just how much you could probably fit into there. So that's going to hold, if you're on a meal sim, for example, if you've got pen, paper, maybe you've got some snacks, that's all going to fit onto there. Another key feature that I really like about the front section, down on number 1, is that these 2 elasticated straps. So if you're going to want we'll take, for example, a Mark V Thunder Flash, you can strap that onto the front of your chest rig so that you've got quick, easy access to that one. Or if you want a utility knife or something like that, you can strap that in without a problem, like so. So moving on to key point number 2, we have an elasticated cummerbund which has a triple M4 sized panel section. So if I take a PTS EPM mag here, again it's elasticated, so you know you've got that retention in there. If you're running that alongside your body, I don't have a fear at all of that's going to slide out and that's going to come out. For you guys that are key into movability and functionality of your chest rigs, this sort of cummerbund is absolutely ideal. You've got that elasticity to the cummerbund, so if you need to move, if you need to maneuver into a different position, if you're moving in and out of vehicles, for example, you've got that flexibility to be able to move in that rig. But the key feature that I really liked about the cummerbund is actually the quick release buckles that you've got. So you've got 2 buttons, top and bottom. So if you're quite clumsy like me, often I was thinking, if I press that top button, that buckle's going to come loose, then I've got a plate carrier that's all flimsy. Actually, with a double button system, you have to press down both buttons to be able to release that one and then clip into place. That to me is a really handy feature. I know some buckles you can just use a pull cord, pull that off and your plate carrier comes off. but to have two buttons that you have to press to actually release that, that's a nice little safety feature for me that I personally liked, and I thought that was a nice little feature added to this plate carrier. Moving on to feature number 3, keeping on the theme of the front section of the plate carrier, we'll have a look at the front on the back of the panel. On the back of here we have an elasticated admin pouch, again related to admin. I would probably class this as more like a bra type of system. So you've got this elasticated material that covers the full plate carrier. So inside of here you can fit something like an A4 size piece of paper folded, or what I've got here is an iPad. So inside of there you can hold in your precious documentation, whether you've got maps, coordinated material, whatever it is that you want to keep slightly hidden or secretive, you can put that into that pouch, and that's going to stay close to your body. And not, if you're going to keep that into a pouch, for example, if we're running a milsim and I've got an A4 piece of paper, I'd have to fold that numerous amount of times, fit that into one of my pockets, either fit it on my shirt, my trousers. But this way I'll fold it once, stick that inside of this bra system. I don't have to worry about loads of creases in it. It's only going to have the one, and that's going to keep that against your body and kept safe. Moving on to feature number 4, we'll have a look at the reverse side of the plate carrier. So for you guys that are pretty like-minded, and maybe you're running single comms, dual comms, if you're running multiple cables, whip antennas, extended antennas, cable management systems is something that's really lacking. And I've seen on the field multiple times, you've got cables dangling down, they're catching, they're snagging. It's a hazard whether or not it gets caught on a bush, a branch, the wire gets cut. It's still a system that needs to be managed properly. So a lot of guys will customize their PC, run it underneath patches or pouches, keep it all within the plate carrier system, and that's ideal. But for me to have a plate carrier that has built-in cable management systems, so like what we've got here, we've got 6 sections of double-sided, double-stitched, double Velcro. That way, if I want to run a radio pouch at the back of this plate carrier, I certainly can. I can run that whip antenna or an antenna through the cable management system up to the front and try and get a best signal facing the direction that I need it to face. And coming on to our final feature, so number 5 feature, what we've got on here, this plate carrier takes medium-sized SAPI plates. So actually what I'm running in here are my newly brought Travail training plates. So big shout out to Travail, thank you very much for getting those to us. They're custom made for our and with the logo, but on the inside of here what we've got is a integrated water hydration pouch system. So within the actual lining of the plate carrier you have an additional pouch, so if you've got a white water hydration system, you can fit that inside the actual plate carrier itself. What I really like about this feature is that it sits on the back side of your body closest to you, so the plate would actually sit on the outer with the hydration system fitting on the inner. So if you've got a hot summery day, you could put your water hydration system in the freezer or get some cold water in there. Well, that's closest to your skin, so that's going to keep you nice and cool throughout the summer, and that for me is ideal. Most of these loadouts like that I've got here I will be using for OP4 milsims or for sunny day on skirmishes, things like that. So to have a hydration system that's actually built in, that's going to be against my skin, that I can put in the freezer to keep cold, that's perfect. If I'm running around and it's 25, 20 degrees, even 30 degrees sometimes we've had in the summer for the UK, to have that coolness on my back, that's a real luxury. And then that's something that I really enjoyed using. So there you go, that's the 5 features of the new GTPC. Let me know in the comment section below, did you enjoy the video? Is this something that you'd like to run yourself? Have you got any feedback on the plate carrier? Is there something missing from it? Let me know in the comment section below, and we look forward to see if you guys want us to review the Cridex micro chest rig. Again, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.